Hello everybody, I am Neyah and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to talk about your October 2021 prediction. Please take your time and go ahead and pick your piles. The timestamps are going to be provided down below. So pile number 1 is actually the Chupa Chups, the candy Chupa Chups. Hopefully we're not going to show the logo too much, I guess, but that's it. That's pile number 1. Pause the video if you need. Pile number 2 is the I-Ching coin. There you go. Pile number 2 for October prediction 2021. And then, last but not least, we got aquamarine crystal pile number 3. Like I said, take a deep breath, inviting your angels and spirit guides. I already done it. And choose your pile. And I'll see each other very soon in each and every individual of your piles for your October prediction 2021. Hello everybody and welcome pile number 1 to your October prediction 2021. You have chosen the Chupa Chups. So let's figure out together what this 2021 October has in store for you, and happy Halloween in anticipation for everybody because it is my favorite season. So let's get started to all my witches as well. So we're going to start with the tarot, move our way up with the oracle as usual. Okay, so we do have the Tower card for you. Don't be scared, we're going to talk about it in a second. And we also have the 8 of Cups, okay? So you only have 2 tarot, which are very, very strong, in my opinion, pile number 1. And in my opinion, with the Tower and the 8 of Cups, like I am seeing that there is being some sort of shake-up, obviously, with the Tower, and you have walked away from either a relationship, or you will walk away from a personal relationship or a career. And according to Spirit Guides and Angel, pile number 1, this is inevitable, because with the Tower card, it's like it's your awakening. It was fated to happen. It was destined. You couldn't stay any longer in this Tower. Now, this could resonate with you immediately as you're watching this video, or it could resonate very soon. Remembering that when we are doing predictions, sometimes they don't resonate 100% because the future still has to happen. Otherwise, we will only read the past. But with the Tower card, there is a huge awakening that it's happening for you in the month of October. And it's going to be evident that it is time to break free from this Tower. It is time to walk away. Now, this could be physically walk away, like I said, from a job position, from a career. It could be physically walking away from a house, from the place where you live with your partner, therefore also within a relationship. Or for some others of you, walking away could be just like once, I don't know, maybe you're going to have like some dreams that are going to heal you. You're going to heal some of your shadows even. And then all of a sudden, one day you're going to wake up in the morning with this, epiphany, and you're going to be like, I actually don't care anymore about whatever it is that I was obsessing or thinking about so much. Like you will just wake up purified one morning, like I said, and be like, I really don't care anymore. Like I am energetically walking away. So it doesn't have to be necessarily like within a relationship or within a career. Not a lot, like this is for everybody. So for some of you, it could even be that there's just an idea, a project, a thought, a pattern, something that you were doing or you were obsessively thinking about, and it wasn't benefit you whatsoever. Like it's going to be removed from your life, and this is deeply necessary, Spirit is saying. And this is going to happen immediately at the beginning of October. So October, yes, will start very roughly, and we'll start with definitely a challenge we could call the Tower moment. But remember what I learned from experience by reading tarot for so many years. The Tower, which I do have a lot all the time when I do private readings for myself. So I know this card very deeply, also because it's number 16 and I was born the number 16. So it's literally the card that represents my birthday. How cool is it? But anyway, This could be also your card that represents your birthday. I know the Tower very well. And every time that I encounter the Tower for myself or for my client, I have noticed that yes, it's a big, you know, it's something that even we can perceive as bad, like something that shakes our foundation, but it's so quick. Like it just doesn't even last long. When I had Tower moments, it was literally like I was doing a reading for myself and boom, that thing just literally happened 5 minutes later even. And then in a day or maximum a week, it was over with. So those are very important moments that the Tower symbolizes. Yes, they are challenges, but they're so also quick to go. Because think about something horrific, such an earthquake or, you know, having a tower falling in front of you. It's gonna happen like unexpectedly most of the time. It's gonna happen due to negligency most of the time, especially when you consider buildings that were built with no, you know, with certain laws, or you know, they were very, very old and there were no restructuring of the building, or for an earthquake, which is unexpected. Whatever it's gonna be, like if you can see physically a tower falling, it's gonna be pretty shocking and pretty unexpectedly, and then it's going to last like a couple of seconds and boom, it's going to be done with. It's not going to be something that you carry on for months and months and months. So this beginning of the month is going to be really heavy, but at the same time, pile number one, it's going to be very liberatory. And it's very interesting, pile number one, that you chose the Chupa Chups, because Chupa Chups are so sweet, and I don't know whether you like it or not. This is of the taste of Coca-Cola. So it could be that actually in the beginning of October, you will be required, pile number one, to just step away from everything that is falling around you. Therefore, the Eight of Cups, therefore walking away, and take your own sweet time to make your evaluation for the future, and also do some sort of act of self-love. Maybe you are on a diet, just freaking eat that ice cream, okay? Like you deserve it, especially during these moments. And just obviously don't eat the entire box, but you know, be balanced about how you treat yourself. And if you desire some sweets because it makes you feel good, like you can have them on small doses, and they're not necessarily gonna kill you, in my opinion. It's all a matter of how you eat, how you're properly balanced, but it doesn't have to be like, you know, nutrition wise. It could be just do something sweet for yourself, because the beginning of October is going to be very challenging, and you're going to be required to finally walk away from whatever it is that was keeping you stuck, obsessive, thinking about something, or it wasn't really serving you anymore. Okay, so this is what I am seeing through the tarot. Now, let's see some other cards. Actually, I want to take another tarot card from the fairy deck. We do have the Four of Summers, which is the equivalent for the Four of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And you also have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio for the Eight of Cups. So there is a lot of emotion. This walking away or this disruption with the Tower could be very much about relationships or anything that is in regards to your emotions. Emotions are really running deep in the month of October for you. With the Four of Summers, there could be, this is a warning I feel from angels and spirit guides, pile number one, to really pay attention to other opportunities that might be around you. Because with the Four of Summers, sorry, Aki wants to be here with us, because with the Four of Summer, it could very much be that you see this tower falling and it's almost like your entire world is falling apart. Sorry to be straightforward. And you just don't want to do anything about it. Like you're just watching everything that you had to let go of, and you feel that there is no other alternative to make you feel better. And that's why the sweetness that is required, that act of self-love. The angels and the fairies are saying that you're being distracted, and you're being distracted, yes, and falling to see a magical opportunity that in actuality is really close to you, taking someone or even something for granted, discontentment with life. So I am seeing that maybe you're also resonating with this one. You feel very depressed, so you will feel depressed, you will feel low in matters of energy. If we are discussing, for instance, about a relationship that was disrupted and you have to let go of this person, you might feel that you will never fall in love again and there will be never anybody else. But in actuality, what the fairies and the angels are saying is that there is actually someone already there in your life that you're taking for granted, or there will be someone coming very, very soon. So do not be that desperate, because that is also going to translate into your outside world, and you might even miss some opportunities. The same could also be applied, obviously, for career. It's not because Spirit is requiring you to really awaken and let go of what is not working, that you will not find any other thing. Remember, this sounds very much, pile number 1, as a blessing in disguise, in my humble opinion. And with the Four of Summers, it could also be that you have, or you will, let go of this particular emotional situation because you were taken for granted. Someone has taken you for granted, whether in career or in relationship. And so you just had enough with that. Like, you're like, I'm not the plan B of anybody. I should be plan A and the priority, or at least I should be the first choice. I shouldn't be the second or the third choice in a career or within a relationship. And it's almost like in the beginning of October, you're just awakening to all of this. But keep in mind not to remain stuck into what you lost and just looking at the tower. But remember, the tower moment go by really quick, and they serve you for everything more magical and better opportunities that are actually arriving for you, or they might be even already there in the month of October. So do not despair. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm also seeing the card of higher perspective with the moon, the cosmos, awakening, and unity. So it's almost like spirit guides and angels are requiring you in the month of October, pile number 1, to see things from a higher perspective. Maybe you can even look up a little bit in astrology, if you believe in astrology, whether it's Western or sidereal or Vedic, and see a little bit where your moon placement, what it's happening, what transit are happening in your moon placement. Because if you're just watching your sun sign, I really don't think that this month will resonate with you. I am seeing a very strong connection with the moon and with your moon sign, therefore with what is happening also on a mind level. And with the cosmos and the awakening and the unity, it's like you will understand, or there is a need for you to tune in with the perspective of source, of your spirit guides and angels, and to see that everything, I'm saying this at 11:11, I love this, and to see that everything that is happening, even though it seems really unfair, harsh, and painful, it's actually happening for a greater reason. I know it sounds such a lame excuse to say that, but in your case, it's really the truth. And so you could even apply, for instance, doing some meditation so you can objectively talk with your higher self. I'm going to make a video actually on my new channel, Radio Alchemy, where I'm going to teach you guys one-on-one how to distinguish between the voice of your spirit guides and the voice of your higher self. So you will understand exactly what I mean. If you already are trained into this and you know, I highly suggest you to do some higher self meditation so you can talk with yourself and really not identify with the pain and what is going on at the beginning of October by the mid of October. So through feeling the pain but not identify by it, you will understand how to see it more objectively and see actually where this pain is leading you to, which is definitely something better and for a higher good for you, pile number 1. Now, from a love perspective, I am seeing give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And literally right now, Spirit has told me that you feel in this way. You have felt that you want to give a person another chance, but Spirit is saying that this is being over and over and over again. You giving chances to this person and this person constantly disappointing you. So you will do this even in October. You won't believe this reading. You won't believe the tower moment, and you will give this person probably another chance, but you will understand that you cannot work on this partnership alone. You have to be in two in order to work a partnership. And with the 8 of Cups, I really feel that you're going to really understand what we mean right now when we're saying you are going to walk away, because you're going to be able to see a higher perspective and see that if the other person doesn't want to work on the partnership, you're basically having a relationship by yourself. And if you have to have a relationship by yourself, you might just as well love yourself and cultivate it and give it to yourself rather than give it to a wall. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry for being harsh. And in actuality, when you're going to understand that it's the time to walk away, there could be someone that, like I said, might be even you already know this person, might be even already present, that you will have to give a chance. You will be advised from Spirit to give a chance to this person. And actually, I'm receiving a phone call right now. So this person is someone that maybe you are not in contact with, you have not been in contact for a while, and this person in the month of October, most likely from the 13th on, pile number 1, is going to call you. It's not even going to text you, it's directly going to call you. So let me see some channel messages from this Give Your Relationship a Chance for you, pile number 1, just to conclude the chapter on love a little bit for your October prediction. Don't worry, I got also other cards, so we're not done yet. So let me see. Also, hold on, before I have, okay. Spirit wants me to know that the person that you have to let go with has someone else. Now, this could be a third-party situation, pile number 1. You might not be aware of it. You will soon be. Sorry to say. This person has someone else, and that's why they're taking you for granted. They don't want to be with you anymore, and you will be awakened to this factor. That's why, hence, you need to move forward in order to give this other person that I am seeing that it's going to call you another chance. We have the friendship card over here from Yogananda. This could be someone that either you met in a past life, and so you guys are soulmates, because this gives me this card a lot, this sort of vibes, and you guys are going to meet again. This could be a childhood friend for some of you. It doesn't have to be for everybody. If it doesn't resonate, remember, these are general readings. And or last, it could be that this person is a friend or will approach you as a friend. Do not take it for granted, because this person actually could be your soulmate. This card literally stayed, you have to give to yourself, because at the end of the day, everything is all one. And it's exactly what I told you before. Right now, you're banging your head on a wall and you're just having a relationship with nobody, because this other person either is having someone else and it's giving their energy to someone else, or it's just not giving it back to you. So what are you doing? Give it back to yourself so it can also manifest more and better love outside of yourself. And in this particular card, we also do see the moon. So there is like, pay attention to a moon sign. Pay attention to your moon sign and the horoscope for that moon sign, because I do see a lot of moon placement being important for you. And also with the moon, it could also be a symbol that something, it's been hidden from you, but very soon you will discover through even some intuition and some gut feeling that you're going to feel very strongly, even as a download in the month of October. Now, let me figure it out, some channel messages from your soulmate, which is the person that you should give a chance to, yeah? Give an opportunity to, which is not the person that you're gonna leave. So please do not be delusional again. Do not go back. There is a reason why it's over. Okay, Spirit is saying this. Obviously, translate all that I'm saying also into career, because I don't want this reading to be so repetitive. If it's not necessarily resonating with love, translate this into career. It will be the same exact prediction, I promise. And comment down below and let me know your stories. So let's see what other channel message. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got flirt. We will be together. This person is very determined in the soul level, on a soul level, to be with you. We like it. I am sorry. This person is about to call you, pile number 1. And it's just what it is. You're going to receive a phone call. This person initially will start as a friend and will start as a flirt, like not even a fling, it will start to flirt, but I don't think that you will be very much up to that. And so if you weren't in contact for whatever reason with this person, at some point you're going to receive some apology from this person. And in the moment that this person will actually open up genuinely with you and you're going to receive an apology, that's where they're going to confess their feelings for you and they will tell you, I want to be with you. This could even be someone that secretly has a crush on you that you didn't even notice, okay? For the people who don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know this person, okay? With the I am sorry, this person is coming most likely from a past life. Therefore, it's coming to, resolve some karma. It doesn't have to be that it's a negative karma. Your past life is yesterday. Your past life is last year. Not everything was bad about last year. Well, or 5 years ago, let's say, okay? But you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that because they're coming from a past life, it's a negative karma. It could be, though, that with the I'm sorry, you guys have some, karma together to process, but it's fine, you don't remember it, so that's good. So we do have the I'm sorry, we will be together and flirt. So by the end of October, you will have someone confessing their love to you, okay? And that's why Spirit is telling you, pile number one, even though you will be shocked about leaving this other person or whatever bad situation you've been dealing with, there is a whole new world that it's happening very soon. Same in the month of October. And I'm gonna do it. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one could tell us nowhere to go. Okay, I'm finishing. I'm just an Aladdin fan. Okay, but so don't worry about it. Okay. Now, in matters of career, you're leaving someone still, and it could be actually that through a friendship, you will be, you have something like a new opportunity, a new beginning that it's coming from a friend. You might resist this new opportunity, pile number one, in the month of October, but say yes to it because a whole new world might be opening up for you, okay? And in fact, we do have the card of get more information. So in the month of October, pile number one, I'm sorry because the light is so strong, but in the month of October, pile number one, so many information are going to be on the table, like hot steaming tea is going to be spilled on this table. Yes, it's going to be shocking, but it's going to be so necessary. You're going to get so many more information. You're going to get more information even about a new job or a new opportunity coming from a friend or from some person that will approach you as a friend, even someone that you don't know. And there is like a whole new world, a whole new download of information. They're going to be so positive for you that it's going to happen in the month of October. Now, if you do not believe me, I will not be angry with you. But what the angels and spirit guides want you to know, pile number one, is to ask your angels for help, okay? I always say this, there is always a pile that I have to remember this, and this is you, pile number one. You have to remember that angels and spirit guides cannot intervene and giving you even downloads or helping you out with your trouble situation if you do not make some prayers and you ask for their intervention and give them permission to enter and sort your life out. So let's not forget about that, okay, pile number one? You do not have to handle everything on your own. They will not be too busy. You will have an entire team of spirit guides and angels that want to help you out. So ask for signs. Go ahead, even weird, crazy signs. Ask for them, believe in them, and ask directly for their help in order to especially process the pain at the beginning of October. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be super quick, and the new opportunities and new door will be open to you by middle of October, and by the end of October they will definitely be materialized into some solid, tangible opportunities in matters of love or career. And in fact, to conclude your reading, pile number one, we do have the beautiful ecstasy card from the Aradia deck, indicating that at the end of October you're going to be ecstatic, you're going to be free, you're going to be full of energy, maybe with even new friends, new opportunities, and you're going to be like, damn, I am so happy I opened this door and closed this one. What the hell was I thinking? Staying with someone that was playing me or staying in a job that was taking me for granted. I am so happy that finally I let myself be free and I trusted the universe that always has my back. So this is what I see for you, pile number 1. I hope it's going to resonate. Let me know in the comment section down below, and check it out also by the end of October to see whether or not this predictions was accurate for you. So you can also leave that comment down below. Thank you so much. I'll see each other on my Patreon for extra pick a card and educational content about manifestation, law of attraction, witchcraft, experiences with the paranormal, and so much more. And I see you also next week with another of our pick a card reading. Okay, pile number 2, welcome to your reading for October 2021. You chose the I Ching coin, which I love and adore. I love the I Ching. It's one of the most accurate oracle I have ever used. And I need to open a school where I teach you guys every divination tool, because literally I own them all. So that will be really cool. Anyway, let's talk about your October prediction for 2021, and Aki wants to always be with us, so he's going to be with us. Let's start with the tarot and move our way up with the oracle. Remember, we're going to talk about predictions, therefore the future, so if it doesn't immediately resonate, check at the end of October to see whether or not those things actually came true. So, okay, we are starting with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we have the 6 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 of Cups, the same water signs. Okay, wow. So, okay, this is very interesting for you, pile number 2, because you chose the I Ching coin, which tells me that maybe you need a prediction, you need a sort of oracle. Maybe in the month of October, either you have just recently bought an oracle deck that you're studying, or you are going to buy some oracle cards, or maybe you're even going to play with the I Ching. Whatever it is, you are kind of like resolving some mysteries about some messages and signs that you have been currently receiving. These messages and signs could happen in the month of October. For some of you have already happened. There might be even in your dreams. You're trying to interpret something that is making you feel, pile number 2, quite overwhelmed. And everything is happening in your house, and it's happening internally with the 4 of Pentacles. Now, on a more mundane perspective, I am seeing that the end of September and the beginning of October is starting with some bit of, I wouldn't necessarily say heavy loads, but some sort of stagnation, like nothing is really happening. You're holding on to your finances, you're holding on to the things that you have, because you feel quite alone and you feel that maybe there isn't something good for me happening. But damn if you're wrong, pile number 2. There is. And this is the reason why you are receiving some signs. This is the reason why you are receiving mixed signals from the universe, and you're trying to interpret predictions or horoscope or oracles, like I said. And you might be even a tarot reader trying to realizing what your own cards are saying. But remember, in order to read for yourself, you have to be extremely detached. Otherwise, it's not advisable. And this is something that I do teach actually in my e-course about tarot, how to read tarot for yourself, because I have developed a very specific technique and it just works all the time, at least for me and for the people that I taught it to. So the beginning of the month starts with a bit of stagnation. It starts also with not spending money, trying to save money. But remember, if you never spend them, they cannot come back to you. So sometimes you just have to do some investment. Sometimes you just have to do it because it feels right, so money can be coming back to you and you're not holding on them too tightly. That doesn't mean that you are not spending the money that you don't have with credit cards. Remember, this is an advice from Spirit and for myself. Only spend money that you know that you have. In this way, you can be safe, but at the same time, money can flow without fear. If you're getting into enormous debts with your credit card, it's never a good idea, and it will always backfire on you. And it's not, because I feel that when people are saying, out there, oh, you should just spend, you know, and so you can manifest abundance. But I did see so many young people getting into enormous debts with credit cards because of this mentality. You have to be grounded. You have to be solid. Yes, you can spend money, but you should never spend money that you don't have. Remember this. It's a kind of a game. You have to remove the fear of the attachment to money so you can spend the money that you have in a joyful way, and this is what is going to propel abundance. But if you just overly spend money that you don't have, what it's going to be generated is irrationality within you, and therefore it's going to end up in fear, which is not going to manifest abundance. It's only for a rare case of people they're able to overly spend and they are just so convinced about it that they get that abundance back. But it's a very short, I would say, you know, a small group of people that are able to play with the law of attraction in this way, and it's called alternate field of reality. And if you want to know more about this, I have a free video where I explain what is alternate field of reality in my channel, Already Alchemy, link down below. So be very careful on the way you spend money. Do it with joy and abundance, but don't overly do it with the Four of Pentacles. But there is going to be some good news that are actually going to happen in the month of October for you, and this could be throughout October, to be honest with you, pile number 2. And I think that it has to do with either someone that it's of the sign of Sagittarius, I am seeing, or Aquarius also could be involved. And I am seeing some sort of reconciliation with someone special. Now, if it's not about relationship, it could be that you're going to be very much overwhelmed about some sort of old opportunities that is going to be represented to you in the month of October, and you should absolutely get it. This is something that you always maybe wanted to do in the past, and maybe this is something that you have enjoyed when you were a child. You're still thinking about it. The universe is going to overwhelm you with choices, because from moments of stagnation you're going to pass to moments where you're going to have to make a very strong decision about a huge amount of opportunities that you're going to be presented with in the month of October. Sure, these opportunities could also be involved love. You might even have multiple dates or multiple people interested in you in the month of October, but there is someone special that is related to you on a soul level. Whether you know this person or not is indifferent, because I see this person reconciling with you in a romantic way with the Six of Cups. Okay, let's see also some other cards. And in fact, actually, before we talk about this card, we have the engagement card for love, and the honeymoon. So either you are long distance with someone, so you guys are going to physically reconcile for so long, and this person is just going to surprise you with the Seven of Cups, or it could be that you're going to spend some very good quality time together in the month of October, and you're going to end up having to commit with this person and engage even with this person. For the people who are already coupled, it could be their ring will pop up after some sort of, you know, honeymoon phase or some travel that you're going to do together. But there are new commitments on the horizon for you, pile number 2. And this is also valid if you guys are single. Like, do not despair with the Four of Pentacles and feeling that, oh, I'm not going out and I'm never going to meet anybody. It's not true. You'll never know who your neighbors could be. But apart from that, you'll never know. You'll never know. Life is full of surprises. There is someone coming, and could be even multiple people interested in you with the Seven of Cups. But at the end of the month, most likely you're going to put your head on someone in particular that is very much related to you on a soul level, or that is showing really a strong compatibility with you and a strong interest. This person loves traveling, so they might even surprise you, like I said before, with inviting you in some sort of travel with them. From some other people, you're just going to be in a very romantic honeymoon phase that you should absolutely enjoy. Let's conclude for a second the part of love. Let me get some channel message for you, my pile number 2 for the month of October. We have it's over. So like I said, Four of Pentacles, maybe you have recently split it up with someone, or maybe it's been a while. And if you are thinking about that specific person still, that it's not the person that I am seeing in the future. With that person, things are over with. And that's just what I'm seeing, harsh as it is. But there is unexpected surprises for you in the month of September, oh my God, in the month of October. My emotions are deep. Like, I really do see that maybe you are going to be asked out by many people, but there is a specific person that it's going to have deep emotions towards you. And this is going to be very exciting, in my opinion, with the honeymoon card. You both even will share deep emotions with each other. And I am seeing especially water signs, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And we do have yes, so we nailed it. There is a yes from the universe. If you asked something in specific, I regret what I did. The Six of Cups talks about reconciliations indeed. So for some of you, this is another message, so just fit it in your life where it needs to fit. But for some others of you, there is someone that it was over with. If you were thinking about this person, the answer is yes then. So it's a completely different message. But this person has been thinking about you a lot with the Seven of Cups and has realized their deep emotions for you. And they're going to come back to you and even asking you to take a trip with them or a travel, or they will physically travel towards you. And the first thing that they will say is, I regret what I did. I was stupid, and now I think I want to not even give this thing another chance. I want you to reconsider the situation with me because I regret what I did and I want to commit better to you. Maybe this person was never really committed, okay? We're going to talk about other parts of your life in a second. I just want to conclude this chapter about love, or at least this little section. Let me see another channel message. The truth is being told, the Spirit is saying. So this is what is going to happen. Truth is being told to someone. I love you with my soul. Six of Cups. There is a past life soulmate reconciliation in the month of October for you. And someone is really sending you some sort of signs from the spirit world. Someone, because I said it on my Patreon. I have so many videos about this and about what happens after we die and the connection to the spirit world. We never leave the spirit world. We cannot leave the spirit world. If our soul will completely leave the spirit world, we wouldn't be able to exist. So what happens is that we invest energy in a human incarnation. So we are kind of like, you have to imagine that your soul in the spirit world right now, it's in a sort of standby mode, but it's still there, okay? Same as your soulmate or soulmates. They are still there in your soul cluster with you in the spirit world. And this is why people and ascended masters have said separation is the biggest lie. It's an illusion, because in actuality, this is a simulation. This is a sort of very realistic game, but we never leave the spirit world. So you are already in union with everybody and with source in and of itself. And therefore, you're in union with your soulmate already. It's already happening. Right? That's cool. So if it's already happening, you just have to believe that it will happen also over here on planet Earth. And the more you will be able to understand this, the more you'll manifest it as well. You're not separate from your soulmate. If it didn't work out with someone, because chances are they really maybe weren't your soulmate, okay? For some of them they were. For some others, it wasn't, okay? So there is someone coming back to you, asking you to reconsider them as a partner. But I'm also seeing in the month of October, pile number one, there are also other people interested in you. So it's going to be a very busy month, but it's going to end up with a lot of truth being told and deep emotions running to the point where you might even end up in a commitment, okay? And for the people who are already coupled, you might have some moment of stagnation with your specific individual, but this person regrets whatever they did. Their emotions are still running high and they will commit to you further further or even give you a ring. Now, let's talk about pile number 2, more your life in general. We do have still the reconsideration card with the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So, like I said, you're going back. There is an opportunity coming back to you, pile number 1, that you need to reconsider. So it's an old job, it's an old opportunity, career, it's an old passion. You're going to be very overwhelmed about it. You might be even intimidated and say, I don't even know whether or not I should do it. But spirit guides and angels are saying this opportunity is coming back to you because it was meant to be for you, and you should reconsider taking back this path. Okay, so this is also what is going to happen after a moment of stagnation where you felt that nothing actually was happening at all. Now, let's talk about this card first. We have the card, you might have seen a lot of butterflies or a lot of moths. There are indication of transformation. So if you have been asking for a butterfly as a sign, this is your sign right here. And this is, unfortunately though, the card of complaint from Yogananda. And they're saying, basically Yogananda, the Ascended Master, is saying, you are a beautiful butterfly. And this is why you're seeing the butterfly. You are colored, you're creative, you're amazing, you're meant to fly, okay? But you keep complaining about deep things, and this is keeping you encaged. This complaining and doubting thing and saying maybe it's not true and trying to overanalyze the signs, it's keeping you entrapped, and it's not allowing you to fly and show your beautiful, unique self. So please stop complaining if you can, because it's just keeping you stuck. This is what is keeping you stuck with the 4 of Pentacles. What is keeping you caged? The fact that you are judging yourself negatively. You are having negative thoughts, but on a consistent level, because like I said in my video on Radio Alchemy about toxic positivity, dealing with pain is important, but not to the point where we're only feeding that in our mind, because who is listening to that story every day? It's only you, really. So you need to stop doubting yourself and complaining, and feel that thought in your mind with different ideas and affirmations and thoughts, and then that will become the habit. You will struggle initially because you obviously have a habit of complaining. It's understandable, everybody goes through that, but through some effort, the new habit will be, every time that I feel I want to complain, I'm going to be grateful for what I have. Every time that I feel I want to complain, I'm just going to think about something else and shift the focus. Okay, you need to develop a different habit in your mindscape, and then that will become the new pattern. And this is what's going to lead you to reconsider things and have better beginnings, new beginnings in the month, of October. We also do have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The person that I am seeing that you're going to deal with is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Mark my words. A romantic partner, the fairies are saying. You can trust. Excellent advice that come from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavors. I love the fairy tarot deck because it gives so many predictions, not just about one thing. With the King of Summer, first of all, we have to say that the King of Summer represents healing. So healing is happening, and it is this reframing of your mind from a constant negative pattern of complaining to gratitude. This is going to happen in the month of October for you, pile number 2. Understanding better the signs and really be convinced about it, and reconsidering the fact that actually the universe does indeed has your back. And there you go, you're going to also reconsider a partner. There is someone special coming for you, and I do see it for many of you. Pile number 2 is a romantic partner you can trust, and it's the beginning of your love story, or a recapture of this love story with this person that for some of you even regrets what they did and wants you to reconsider them as a person. Now, I'm also seeing though that you're receiving even some very good advice from spirit guides and angels, from your signs, or even from some very trusted friend. So I wouldn't take for granted the advice that your friends are giving you, because they sound really, this friend that you have, or these friends that you have no interest in lying to you. So if they have been advising you things, it's because they deeply care about you and they're being genuine. And if you have encountered this sort of friends in your life, cherish them for life, because they're really rare. So this is also something that you need to know in the month of October. Sure, it could be even parental advice if you feel very connected to your siblings or to your parents. And also, because of the Six of Cups, I am seeing, like I said, there is a new opportunity that it's actually an opportunity that you might have left in the past. And this opportunity that you will be required in the month of October, pile number 2, to reconsider has to do with some very interesting creative endeavors. It might even ask you to go overseas for some of you, or to physically travel somewhere, but it's something that it's about creativity. So art, content creation, acting, music, drawing, you better than I do, but it's something that it's about creativity that you need to go back to, because it's really going to generate something fantastic, I'm seeing, in the month of October, or something that you should do anyway. That's what Spirit, I feel, is advising to you. And like I said, the universe has your back in the month of October. There is a lot happening. You do not have to be scared about it, because you are under divine protection. So even if you want to doubt things, even if you might feel, I don't know whether or not I should reconsider this offer, or I should reconsider this person, know that nothing bad will happen to you, because you are under divine protection. Because I feel that a lot of the things that are happening in the month of October for you, pile number 2, are to pushing you away from that stagnation, that negativity and complaint mode, so you can finally go back to that. Yes, I feel like myself. I feel that I have clarity within my mind, and I know where I'm heading to. Spirit is really giving you protection, so you just can go back to your old, amazing, creative self in the month of October. I'm seeing also hierarchy. This is a very interesting card, because it talks about hierarchy, and it talks about, status. This could be a very different message depending on who you are. So I'll try to be as general as possible. But you feel that you are lesser than someone. Maybe you're dealing in a job with a boss, and I don't know, maybe you feel that you're lesser than this person, but this is not true. You guys are equal with each other. If we're talking about, let's say, romantically, you feel that this person that you're involved with is so much more than you, and so you can never be with them because you just don't feel like you are enough. Or for some others of you, these old opportunities that will come back, you have left it because you felt that there were better people for that job or for that career, but this is not true. You just have to respect that everybody has their own place in this game and in this society, but on a spiritual level, we are indeed all one, and we never leave the spirit world. So within yourself, you should never feel lesser. You should, of course, respect the illusion, respect your boss, and respect your peers, and play with the game of social status, because we have to live in this experience. However, you should never inside yourself feel that you're lesser because this is the game. Play the game, respect the game, but also be aware of the fact that you are an amazing, incredible soul that is worth all the abundance and joy in the universe, like everyone else is, and entitled to this abundance from source and from the universe. And therefore, you're not lesser than anybody because of a paycheck, because of a bank account, because of status, because of fame, because of accomplishment. This is simply the game that we all should respect, and it is what it is. But you shouldn't feel lesser because people are just playing some characters on this planet. And I know it's hard to understand this concept, but it is something that I have learned from experience. I could feel like I used to feel before, and saying, oh, this person has so much more followers than I have, and therefore I'm not a good tarot reader because of followers or because of social status. I told you millions of times, guys, I have been on table with famous people, with people that have higher social status than I have, but I have learned that I'm no lesser than anybody, because the followers that I have do not define my talent and my worth. The social status of the bank account of some other person doesn't define my worth. And so I go confidently on camera now, and I go confidently outside of my house, dealing with all sorts of people, because my confidence comes from spirit. And then I play the game. I know my role, and I respect the society norms and rules, because we have to live all happily, hopefully, in this planet, and I just don't care anymore. It is what it is. And this, I know, like for you, pile number 2, the spirit has my back, and it doesn't matter how people perceive you. They're just trapped in the game if they want to judge you. It just doesn't matter. Okay. So this is what I feel from the hierarchy card for you. Then as the last beautiful card that I have for you, pile number 2, we have celestial assistance, angel messages, guidance, and enlightenment. I told you, pile number 2, you're receiving 1111, you're receiving numbers, you're receiving butterflies or signs. Maybe one of your sign, it's a cat. So do a catwalk, please. Come. There you go. That's your sign. If you have asked for a chubby, strong cat, it looks like a Bengal. I swear, like a leopard's this cat. My king, you're my king. So that's another sign if you ask for a feline. But the signs are telling you, pile number 2, that change is about to come. It's going to be rapidly, it's going to be unexpected, and it's going to lead you to a lot of creative fun, and also to the reconsideration of a soulmate or of a partner, and a deep commitment in the love department. That's what I'm feeling for you, pile number 2. I hope it's going to be accurate. Let me know in the comment section. We are going to see each other on my Patreon as well, where I post more pico cards, channel readings, energy readings, educational content such as law of attraction, spells, witchcraft, paranormal experiences, and so much more. And also next week in another of my pico card reading. Bye! Pile number 3, let's figure it out together. Your October prediction 2021. You chose the beautiful aquamarine crystals. So maybe you have been dealing with a little bit of stress in this period. So let's figure it out what October has in store for you. So we're going to start with the tarot and move our way up with the oracles as usual. Okay. I don't even know where to start. We got the Hanged Man as a first card, okay, enlightenment and letting go. Sagittarius with the Temperance card, patience, and the beautiful Ace of Cups, which reminds me of Disneyland with the castle over here. It's so beautiful, this card, I swear. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So pile number 3, what it's been going on, like a lot it's been going on either physically in your life or within your mindscape. I am sensing that in October you're going to spend a little bit of time alone, especially at the beginning of October, reevaluating some situations. And in the core of your heart, you're going to, or either you already have, let go of a lot of things that really didn't work out that much in your life, whether this is involving relationship or your life in general. But you're doing this with a lot of calmness and a lot of stillness in your heart, pile number 3. You're doing it because you're following the guidance from spirit, that it's being pretty much straightforward and clear about what is necessary for you to let go. And it's a smooth and natural transition into a new phase of your life with the Ace of Cups. For many of you, pile number 3, this will have to do in matters of romance, because the Ace of Cups does also represent new love on the table for you by the middle of October up until the end. And with the Temperance card, this love that it's gonna come up for you, or either this new beginning, it's very much divinely guided. And like I said, with the Hanged Man, you are slowly but steadily transitioning to a sort of new realization and enlightenment, and you are just removing old parts of yourself, and it's almost like a farewell to the older version of you and who you used to be as a person. And now you're transitioning in the month of October to the new version and this new life that it's opening up for you. And with the Temperance card, like I said, it's been happening for a while, in my opinion, for you, pile number 3, and it's been happening quite slowly and gradually. And maybe you have been building up a lot of stress and anxiety, maybe even in your solar plexus chakra. So it's very important that you relax, forgive yourself, forgive others, and make amends if it's necessary within your mind. Write down letters. Like, you do not have to talk with specific persons that you are dealing with or you have been dealing with, but you can write down why you forgive them and and why you're letting go of this energy. You can even, you know, burn this piece of paper and create a little bit of a ritual for yourself, taking a cleansing bath. But I am seeing a lot of water purifying you at the beginning of October, and a very smooth, tranquil, still transition into a beautiful new beginning that you have felt for a while. Pile number 3 was deeply necessary for you. Actually, for you, I want to clarify a little bit this card. Now, we do have 2 major arcana that tell me already that this transition, this movement forward even, it's being fated to happen. The major arcana, like I teach in my e-course about oracles and tarot, how to manifest with tarot, how to read tarot for yourself, how to read tarot for others. The link is down below. As well on my Etsy shop, you find the bundles for all my e-courses. I have only 3 spots left, but they symbolize events they are major in our life and the peak points of destiny, in my opinion, in our life. So this transition was deeply necessary for your spiritual growth, and it was bound to happen. And I feel, pile number 3, that you feel it within your own being that indeed this transition was necessary, and you just came into a point where you have a different realizations and maturity about your life, and you're just eager, even though you're not necessarily doing it quickly, but you're eager to experience what the new has in store for you. We have as clarifiers the 10 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and the Tower. So if you are indecisive even between pile number 1 and pile number 3, you should watch both piles, in my opinion. With the 10 of Swords and the Tower card clarifying the Hangman, definitely there is being either some sort of heartbreak that you have been dealing with, or some sort of sense of betrayal, or just this is just simply you letting go of an old self that you wear, because the 10 of Swords does represent death, and it is the minor arcana, in my opinion, for the Death card. And so with the Tower, it's like the Tower already fell, and you had a huge awakening with the Hangman due to a Tower, a moment of things crumbling down, and it's almost like the old self who you wear now it's being redefined, and there's something inside you that has died. Maybe it is an interest to a job or a career, maybe it is a pattern within you, maybe it is a relationship, maybe all of these things mixed together. However, what it's happening is that you're transitioning to a whole different perspective and a very strong emotional new beginning. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pentacles, so it could be both in about a specific person towards Virgo or Capricorn, or it could be about a career decision that at the beginning of October will be so clear that you have to take in order for you to progress further. And it is time just to leave whatever you felt that it's being consumed and you cannot hold on to it, okay, anymore. Let's clarify the Temperance card. This has been also quite, apart from pile number 2, quite of a theme for this October as an energy reading, letting go, redefining, and moving forward. And it's been like a collective process that I feel we had from 2019 on. People literally in 2021 actually taking action towards a better future, taking action towards what they always have desired, and letting go of an old society and an old self. The entire world is being transformed, and I feel that you have felt this deeply within your own individuality, okay? So let's clarify the Temperance card. We do have the 7 of Cups, but you know, there is no moment of despair for you in the month of October, because you are going to be presented with a lot of options. It's almost like you know that you're letting go of someone or something or a lot of things in your life, and you are thinking about what you're to do next. You're making plans, even vision boards for some of you in the month of October, but you're also quite overwhelmed about all the amount of interest interest, and you don't necessarily exactly know at the beginning of October where exactly, sorry for double saying exactly, where exactly you're going to move forward. You know that a decision, it's about to come, it's upon you, but you're not in a rush to make this decision. But change, it's happening with the Wheel of Fortune for you, clarifying the Temperance card. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this change is deeply positive. There could even be some sort of money coming in from unexpected sources, or money being win from, you know, lotteries, or money is being won. Can you say that? You're going to win some money, but there is deep change, and this is all fated to happen because you're entering on the next phase of your life. Let me see the clarifiers for the, okay, we got the Strength card clarifying the Ace of Cups. And yes, sure, the universe is requiring you a lot of strength, but this strength that you have acquired during the months or during the years, and my cat is jumping everywhere, my kitten. It's being done in a very gentle way. This transition is not rapid, but what are you doing, Jasmine? Oh my God, look, my house is a zoo. Hello, Jasmine. What are you doing? Transitioning on the table with your big paws. There you go. So definitely there has been a transition, and it's funny because Jasmine, that looks like a baby lion cub because she's a Maine Coon. Can you believe she's only 3 months old, and that's how big she is? She's as big as Anubi, which is 6 years old. Is symbolized, she passed when we had the Strength card that has the symbol of a lion. So your spirit guides could indeed be a lion, and so you have a lot of strength being acquired from past life and from your overall experience. And because she's still a kitten, she's still a baby, but she's big, the Strength card was clarifying the Ace of Cups. So there is some sort, it could be a baby being born for some of you. For some others of you, it's like you are rebirthing yourself, but you are a big little lion. You know what I mean? You're not a small kitten. You're like a big, you're a cub. You're a lion cub. Lion cubs are big, okay? Or a Maine Coon. Whatever it is, it's like you are entering this new phase in October of your life, and you know it's new. You know you're going to feel overwhelmed. You know there is going to be a lot of change. However, you feel a lot of strength because you are well prepared, well-rounded due to your experiences. So you're a little lion or a little lioness. So sure, you're being rebirthed again, but you're still a lion. You know what I mean? So you know you're going to be big. That's just fit the message where it needs to fit. And in fact, of course, we do have the Empress card, Libra or Taurus. You know that you're gonna be big. And I'm telling you that if you have been indecisive, because we do have the Two of Cups, oh my God, the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Queen of Wands, if you have been indecisive about a career in particular, you should go pursue something that makes you feel stronger. You should pursue in the month of October something that makes you feel even at the center stage, because I see a lot of abundance coming from this new beginning. It's almost like you are going to be crowned as the Empress. You're going to be crowned as the King of the Jungle. You have so much strength, so much energy in you. And even though you have been in pain because letting go of someone or letting go of a certain situation or even an old part of yourself, it's hard. What you're blossoming into in the month of October is so majestic, like the lion. It's so strong, it's so independent, it's so abundant that it's just meant to happen. You're growing, in my opinion, pile number 3, to who you always were meant to be. And because of maybe transitions of Saturn, Spirit saying, or challenges that you have to go through in your life in order to resolve certain karmas, you weren't really able before to have the success and to blossom in the way you were destined to be. But now, especially in the year 2022, Spirit is saying, this is your time. This is your time. Comment down below. This is my time. Your time is up and it is going to be successful. It is going to be abundant. You're going to be at the center of the stage. And I feel that this is going to hit so many areas of your life that are going to start from October, which will probably start in matters of career, and then they will expand also with the Ace of Cups in matters of love. So for instance, I am seeing a lot of you being single, and a lot of you are actually meeting people and a specific person being so important for you on an emotional level with the Empress and the Ace of Cups. And be mindful, because some of you could even be pregnant, like I said before even I could see the Empress card, I could sense that energy, okay? So pile number 3, let me see. We have the card of within the next few months. So within the next few months, you're going to see this prediction happening more and more, because remember, time doesn't even exist. So we do this monthly prediction just to give an overall energy reading, but in actuality, it could be so much more than just the month of October. So within the next few months, you're actually going to see yourself reblossoming and center stage and attracting so much abundance and so many possibilities for your life. And this is all going to be propelled from the month of October due to enormous fated change that are bound to happen in your life. However, I am seeing that you are very worried about these changes, because the cards are starting with the Tower, the Hangman, the 10 Swords, and we do also have the 9 of Winter. So you're very worried, you're very stuck up in your mind, you're thinking a lot, you're thinking about what if this transition goes wrong, what if I will never find anyone else, what if, and this is building up in your own energy field. But the fairies and the angels are letting you know, pile number 3, that this is an unfounded fear, because in actuality, there's so much positivity coming up into your reading. And yes, I know that change can be overwhelming, but it's indeed necessary for you, pile number 3. And so remove the what if and instead say, what if actually everything goes so well, and start believing in it, because you're actually for the moment are focusing on worst case scenarios. And because you are very powerful in and of itself, your thought can actually manifest this worst case scenario. And so you do not have to overly worry or overly stress in the spirit. You could even wear an aquamarine to ease down your energy field from stress and worry. And you shouldn't allow worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Yes, you are facing transition. Yes, you're facing problem. You should be grounded about it, but you shouldn't be that worried, the negative voice in your mind, to grow out of proportion, because it's those fears that you have are truly unfounded. And in the future, on a psychic perspective, I'm actually seeing enormous amount of success and enormous amount of positive rebirth for you that will start from the middle of October on. Now, in matters of love, I am seeing the card of chemistry. So there is going to be some sort of attraction happening for you, pile number 3, because there is going to be between you and a person that you might not even know, with the Ace of Cups, a very strong magnetism. And so I feel that this is also part of the change that is slowly happening to you. Maybe you felt, if you are 18 plus, you felt a bit asexual, or you didn't feel drawn to anybody in particular. You feel that, oh, there's nobody that interests in me and I will remain alone. But it's not true. You just were lacking that chemistry with someone. But I am seeing someone actually in the future, in October, coming into your life, and you will be so magnetic, attractive to this person. What is going on? Like, my cat, Anobi, is in love with my kitten, and every single day tries on with her, and she kind of rejects him for some reason because she's just a kitten. Hold on. There is a lot going on in the month of October for you. And it has to do with someone that will court you even. Let me get some channel message to clarify the love part of this reading with the chemistry card. But there is going to be someone, in my opinion, pile number 3, that as soon as you will see them and they will see you, like they will think that you put a spell on them. I put a spell on you because you're mine. They will think that, like, you put a spell on me, and I can't stop thinking about you. They will be so attracted to you. You will be so attracted to them. How was that song going? Can stop the thing you do. I ain't lying. I can't stand it, 'cause you're pushing me down. I don't remember the lyrics, so I'm just jamming freely. True love. There you go. The true love card dropped. So you're about to meet pile number 3, your true love. And I know that you've lost hope, but you shouldn't, because this person literally will think you put a spell, baby. You put a spell on me. What is going on? I cannot stop thinking about you. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. You're handsome. I just feel so strongly about you. And I don't think you expect this at all. You just don't. But, you know, you never know. You just never know what the future has in store for you. This person could have even a lion tattoo, or could remind you of lions as well, with that cub metaphor that we were having before. So stop thinking about the worst case scenario. Yes, you have to let go of a lot. Yes, it's been hard, but damn, like, the road that it's opening up is golden. Oh, I got another song for you guys that it's called Devil Eyes, and it's like, baby, we were golden, baby, we were golden, we're about to see it shine, cause we're golden. You know, you're golden. You're about to shine because you're golden. And baby, you're gonna be golden together, you know? Maybe you even have golden eyes. So this person has golden eyes. What does it mean? Hazel. Or amber, actually. Like the lions. I know, I'm a weird individual. And I do my prediction in a very weird way. If you're new, stick around. It's fun. So let's see what else. I love it. I feel so much positivity from this pile. And I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I have another song. Maybe this person is a musician or you're connected to music, but I'm hearing the song of the Beatles. Love, 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 you know? Na 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 can be done. Why I never remember the lyrics of songs. Anyway, if you know it, comment down below. So we do have truth being told. It's also for you, pile number 3. So with this card, it literally says, well, you know, Spirit is dropping the mic and is saying, I told you. I told you this is everything that you're going to have. And also we have the beautiful card of number 11, emergence, creation, resurrection, the magician. You are about to manifest big dreams in your life. Like, there is something that you have lost hope for, okay? This might be love, this might be success, whatever it is. And when I mean success for you, pile number 3, I mean like that big break, okay? You're about to have it. It's not because you didn't have it before, you're about to have it. You're about to have a big break. And this could even be in matters of love, like I said. There is like a creation, a resurrection of emotions, of abundance, of success, of beauty. You're about to shine because you're golden. This is what it's going to happen to you in the month of October. I love it. And in fact, from my Cosmic Love Oracle deck, we have the beautiful card of have fun. The month of October, yes, is starting with a bummer. It's starting with letting go. It's starting with awakenings, with deep shadow work, with you understanding that it is time to confront your shadows. It's time to say goodbye to your old self. But it's about to be so different. Your life is about to turn, and it's about to turn for the positive. It's about like it's destiny playing with you. And so by the middle of October, you're going to have so much fun. You're going to be out and about. People are going to recognize you. People are going to seek out for you. And that little loner that you are being so worried about things is going to slightly and slowly dissipate, so you can re-blossom into the beautiful lioness or lion that you are. It's time for you to be playful. It's time for you to have fun. Your devotion to the spirit world is being recognized. So for some of you, your hard work will be recognized. It's time for you, pile number 3, in the month of October, to have fun now. I love this energy for you. As the last card that I have for you, pile number 3, we have the card of hope from Yogananda. The light is shining through the forest. You can see it. And I know that you have been in moments of depression or despair, but despair not, because hope and faith are going to do the trick for you. And as soon enough, you're going to see this beautiful transition to a whole new resurrection of yourself. And I'm going to say it again. You're about to shine because you're golden. Okay. You're not silver. You're golden. You're gold. You're gold. And the light that illuminates your road, it's now in front of you. Beautiful card to conclude your reading. In October, the light that is in front of you is shining your path, because your path, it's golden. Okay, this is what I see for you, pile number 3. See each other also on my Patreon for new pick a cards, extra content that includes law of attraction spells, paranormal experiences, my blabbering, and so much more. And also next week over here on my channel with other pick a card readings, and on my new channel for extra content as well. So sign up to my channels, and keep in mind, you are never wrong if you follow love. I love you guys, and have an amazing October.